Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this simple beaded mushroom. And thank you to Cherry for requesting this. So what you'll need for beads, you will need, if you're making the white spotted mushroom, you will need 25 red beads and then 10 white beads. And for the little stalk of the mushroom, I forgot what the technical term is called, I don't know. You'll need 8 beads. 8, kind of like a creamish colored bead. And for wire, you will need 20 inches or 51 centimeters. This is 28 gauge copper wire. I use this stuff. This is actually stuff that I bought locally, but you can buy this stuff, which is even better, even cheaper than the stuff I have at firemountainterms.com. And it's pear wire. Pear wire is super good. Not sponsored or anything, but yeah, they're really good. You also need scissors to cut your wire, and you'll need a ruler to measure your wire. And you also need something to hold your beads in, just bead containers like this. So let's get started. Take your wire, meet both ends of it, and bring them down and fold it in half, just like that. Now you're going to take one red bead and put it on your wire. And for the spots for this mushroom, I don't have any specific pattern that I use for it. I just put the white beads in randomly. But yeah, just make sure there's not like a ton of them clustered together. Make sure they're evenly spread out like this one. Anyways, okay, so have that bead rest in the center of it like that, and kind of pinch it in place with your fingers. Just make sure it doesn't lose that center spot. And then take one of the wires and loop it around and through that bead. Just like that. And make sure it stays in the center. Pull tight. Before you pull all the way tight though, strip your wires back to make sure they're even. And I think that's about good. They don't have to be exact, but they have to be pretty close. Now you can pull tight. And now I just like to strip my wires back like this. Now take one of your wires and put 3 beads on. I'm going to do a red one, and then a white one, and then another red one. Bring them down. And now whatever wire does not have beads on it, you're going to loop it around and through the beads that you put on your other wire. Just like that, and pull tight. And like that, the beads are going to curl a little bit, and that's exactly what you want. Now you're going to do it. Now you're going to do the same thing once again, but on the other side. We're going to make like a little flower shape. It's hard to see on this one, but this little top bit right here, right there, that's what we're going to make right now. We're starting at the tippy top of the mushroom. So now we're going to take one red bead, and then I'm going to use another white bead and a red bead. Just do 3 beads total on your wire. And also, you can always make a different color of mushroom, and you can just use 35, just whatever color you want. Like I assume like brown. It's a common color mushroom, but 35 beads for the top, 8 beads for the stalk bottom. Anyways, okay, let's continue. All right, so put those 3 beads on your wire and take your empty wire. Loop it around, zoom in on this part, loop it around and through those beads, just like that, and pull tight, and kind of curve it around, and see it kind of makes a little flower shape. That's what we want. Now we're going to do it again, the same method, but with more beads. So now we're going to add a row of 6 beads. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add a white one. 4, 5, and 6. Actually, I'm going to add another one for the 6th one. 6, bring them down. And now I'm going to take the empty wire and do the exact same process. And pull tight. And again, curve it a little bit around that flower shape in the middle, like that. I'll do it again when I do the other one. So just the exact same thing. One side of your wire. Put 6 beads in total on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring them down. And loop your empty wire around and through the beads on the other wire. Like that. And pull tight. And now we're going to add another row of 8 beads. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, do a white one, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring them down. Loop the empty wire around and through those beads. And pull tight. Now we're going to do another row of 8. And this is going to be our last row. It's going to use up the last of our beads. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring those down, take the empty wire, loop it around, and through the beads and pull it tight, just like that. And I did not do a great job of spreading them apart evenly, the little white spots, but hey, it's fine. Alright, so there is our little mushroom top, and it looks quite cute. Now we're going to do the stalk of the mushroom, or whatever that's called. So what we're going to do, we're going to loop our wire around here. Let me zoom in. And if we see this top bead that we first put on, we're going to loop our wires up, around, and through that bead. I'm just going to use my scissors to kind of pop that bead out a little bit so it's easier to get our wire through. Just pop it out a little bit like that. And loop our wire around. So up, around, and through that bead. And pull tight. Well, not super tight because you don't want to deform the mushroom, but firm enough where there's not a lot of loose wire. And now take this other wire loop it around and do the same thing, and it should be going the opposite way of the other wire. Like that. It should look like that, and pull firm. And now to get the wires down there, we are just going to string our wire just down through our beads. So just whoop-a-doo. There we go. String it down. It's pretty simple. And it might collapse a little bit and like that. So if that happens, just use a tool. Careful if you're using scissors like I am, to just push it back up again. Because we can mold this however much we want. You can even use your finger to just mold it a little bit. And then bring this one. Sorry, it's not quite focused. Put this one down through the top of it. Okay, now that that's pulled down, then our wires are right here, and we can make our little stalk. If you see on this one, they are attached from like the top inside of the mushroom. So that's what we're going to do right here. So this is, we're just going to act like this is just a regular wire and there's nothing attached at the bottom. And we're going to take one of our wires, and this time we're going to put 2 beads on it. So 2 of our cream beads. Put them on, and then don't bring them all the way down because it's going to be hard to do the next step if we bring them all the way down. Now take our empty wire, loop it around through the beads, and now pull tight, and you're going to kind of have to mess with it in order to get it all the way down into the mushroom. Here we go. Okay, that's good. And now we're going to keep doing this until we run out of cream beads, which should be 3 more times. So take 2 of your beads, put them on your wire, and just like normal, bring them down. Take the empty wire and loop it around through the beads. Kind of get the beads out a little bit. Like this, and pull tight. And keep doing that. One more. This should be the rest of your beads. 2 beads. Bring them down. Take the empty wire, loop it around, string it through the beads, and pull tight. There we go. And now we're going to secure our mushroom. So take one of your wires, loop it around and through the beads. I will zoom in for this, like this, and just pull tight. And you do this with the other wire, except the opposite way. So loop it through the other way, like that, just like that, and pull tight. There we go. And now we do have quite a bit of extra wire, but that's okay. Now we're just going to take the 2 ends of our wire and twist them together. And then we're going to use our scissors to snip off the extra. And now we're just going to fold this little pokey bit down. And there is your little mushroom. I didn't really space out the white dots very well, but I think it looks okay. So yeah, I hope your mushroom turned out super duper cute. These would make cute little earrings, necklaces, or whatever. You could just have them sitting there. They look cute. either way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow, and make sure to, I don't know, suggest anything if you have any beading ideas. And I will probably do them unless I have something else planned. But yeah, so I will see you all in my next video.